All right, kiddos. Finally, we talk about what everyone wants to talk about, I guess, which is marketing, right? I don't like to talk about marketing because marketing is an afterthought. And I believe if you created a great product or service, the marketing becomes automatic. It becomes something that you feel compelled to do. When you know that you can help somebody, you feel an extreme hunger to go out there and let those people that you can help know that you can help them. And you should feel that desire to do that before you even have anything for sale, right? You want to test it out. You want to do some favors. You want to actually get that working. You want to prove to them, to yourself, to the world that your product or service is capable of helping people, right? When I work with clients, one of the first things I have them do in most cases is actually go out and make sure that they can help somebody. And then they also get great testimonials when they can do that. So, like I said in the last video, all the focus should be on creating a great product or service, creating an impeccable, effective process to sell that great product or service, which again, I think the sales pitch, people ask me about copywriting all the time, and I think if you just write authentically from your heart what is the honest to God truth, then the copy is going to be effective. It's going to be more effective than going to some academy about copywriting and going up and whooping up a frenzy. If you have something that's great and it delivers results and you know it does, you can't help but write great copy about it, right? It's the people who are trying to fake it that need copywriting school, right? So if you create something that's good, then you'll stand behind it, and great sales copy will just flow out of you. I mean, you can always get it edited and refined and tweaked and maybe get some advice from somebody who does it professionally, but it's really hard to sell something that you don't believe in. It's really hard to have the courage to go out and tell everybody about it and put other people's reputation on the line to recommend it if you don't feel that it's good. So I just think the first, it's all about figuring out a way to do that. Once you've done that, there's, all this belief when it comes to marketing that social media is like king, right? And social media can be useful, but it's really tough to get people off of social media and over to your website. That's not an easy thing to do. You can't really count on it, and anything that directs people away from the social media network over to your site is probably just it's destined to be not that popular, because to be popular it has to be spread, and to be spread it has to be something that shows up in the algorithm as popular content. And so anything that takes them away from the site is going to hurt your performance in those algorithms. So it's just really hard to rely on social media. Social media has its usefulness, and for some businesses it's key. For some businesses it's completely useless. Okay? But in almost all cases, what I rely on and what I recommend, what I've found to be a lot more useful, is other people's audiences, right? Other people's platforms, OPP, right? And how do you get other people to promote your stuff? Well, you have to have something really good, and then that really good thing that you do, it's got the process that sells it's got to be effective, and then people will recommend it because they'll get paid and they'll get positive feedback. That's all people care about when they promote something. They just want their followers to be like, wow, that's cool, thanks for recommending that, and then they get paid. That's the key to getting affiliates to do stuff. So almost all this traffic you see here, look at this. This is one day, right? This is other people promoting, right? I put together an event, and you can see almost 50,000 visitors on the site in a single day. And then it happened again here. Right? Let's see if I can actually get the 44,000 in a day. And then there was residual traffic. You can see also after the event. So before the event, we're getting like, a few hundred a day. And then after the event, it's closer to 1,000 a day. And then we do this event, and then all of a sudden we're getting 5, 6, 7, 8,000 for a while. So traffic stays elevated because getting a big surge of traffic from other people, and they all link from their site to yours, that helps your Google traffic performance as well. So you have social media being one huge focus, and then I would say the other big focus, and that's commonly the focus in the marketing world, is to focus on search engine optimization and getting a bunch of traffic from Google. And I don't rely on either at all, and I don't think you should either. I get other people to promote my stuff for me, and this led to so many subscribers. I mean, we got 20,000 subscribers in just a few days. This one was, I don't know, 14,000 or something like that. But this is how we got all of our subscribers for Buck Books. This is my site, buckbooks.net, by the way. But I figured out a way to get other people to promote. And the reason I stopped, you can see that I kind of stopped working on it, is just I couldn't really pay my affiliates enough to keep them promoting, right? It was just too hard, and it just wasn't competitive enough affiliate program. I knew that we were doomed, so that's when I jumped ship and started looking into some other sites, and I'll show you those. But direct is people promoting directly from like their email. So these are clicks from people's email list they sent over here, right? New users is what counts the most, because if you come more than once, who cares? But it's how many people. So over 500,000 people came from other people's email lists that they built, okay? And you guys know that you either should be building an email list or just having a product promoted directly. But email list is huge. And this is why, because it's so easy to send traffic to a site. I call it click driving. The person who can drive the most clicks is the one that has the most power on the internet, okay? And the person with the biggest email list is always going to be the one to do that. Oh, here's subscriptions. You can see 114,000, right? Email subscribers. And I think that's incomplete data as well. Google Organic, 20,000. Not very much by comparison, right? This is 61% of traffic compared to only 2.37. So you can see other people's audiences and their email lists are providing 61% of the traffic, and then all this social media and all this other stuff is just, a tiny amount in comparison. Okay? And you can see these conversion rates are off because they're based on total sessions, not new users. But you can see here the conversion rates are always just vastly superior when it's coming from somebody's email list, because what they're doing when they send traffic over to your site is they're actually recommending you. They're endorsing you. They're saying, I'm down with this site, this service, this free giveaway, this whatever it is. You can trust it because you trust me and you know me. I'm giving this my thumbs up. And people trust that a lot. It means so much. You can't expect people to behave the same way just finding you off of a Google search, right? I mean, how many times did you do a Google search for something and you found something you never found before, as a person you never heard of before, and then you end up following that person for years? It's really rare. So, yeah, I mean, look at this Pinterest. Pinterest is just dismal, right? Only 154 people subscribed out of 37,000 visits. Facebook mobile, useless, right? So, yeah, that's everybody's talking about SEO and getting Google traffic and then getting Facebook traffic or, social media traffic. And this is it, that's not the secret. The secret is this right here, getting direct straight off of people's email list. And you do that by building relationships with other people and creating opportunities for them to promote something cool that their fans will like that pays them. That's all they want. And when you are able to create something like that, these people will like you a lot. They'll send you a lot of traffic. You might build a great email list for yourself. And in turn, you might be able to help promote their stuff. And the more promotional power you have, the more willing people are going to be to do a little traffic exchange with you, right? So that's just another reason why it is so easy to be successful online once you've gotten over that initial hurdle and built some notoriety and an audience. Once you've done that, then everybody wants to be your friend, right? It's just really hard at the beginning to do that, but this is how you jumpstart. This is how you jumpstart. You can see this big event here was just massive, 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 and this is new. We're just kind of like starting out there. Okay, let's see. We have some more sites. Good Writer. Let's go look at that. It's going to be the same deal. We did one event here, and we ended up getting 24,000 total subscribers during this narrow window here. And then in the year and a half following that, we've gone on to make like $150,000, right? So we put an event together. We got a bunch of other people to promote, and then we have an email list, and then we promote stuff to that email list and made tons of money. Okay, very simple. Very simple. And you can see once again, Facebook, Google, insignificant amount of traffic, right? Even from other people's sites, Reddit, all those things. And again, not to discount or discredit these things. For certain businesses, these social media is going to be your go-to. For other businesses, SEO is going to be great. But SEO takes, getting Google organic traffic is not easy. It takes a long time before it starts to mount up. And so, you're looking at a couple of years before you can build a decent amount of traffic coming in from Google for most people, right? And social media takes a long time to accumulate, but this is instant, right? We got these 49,643 visitors mostly in the first week after launching this site. And then we had an email list, and now we don't get any traffic at all, really. It's insignificant. It's a joke. But yet the site still makes great money every month, right? Cool, right? I'll show you again. We did it with, why don't we go look at Quit in 6, right? This is my site. This is how you guys, most of you who are watching this video, this is how you found me. And everything I've done there is with little spikes, right? Book launches and stuff like that. The biggest one was getting a bunch of people to contribute to a book, and then everybody sent traffic over to find out about the free book, right? These people aren't coming, I've got some Google traffic here, but it's pretty insignificant when you're looking at subscribers, right? 276. This is incomplete data because I've got 40,000 in my Entreport account now, but it's still by far this direct traffic, which is coming from other people. Again, other people. So they put all this work. They did all the SEO work for years. They did 700 blog posts, and they put a podcast together with hundreds of guests. And you get the best of their best subscribers to come over to your website with an endorsement from them. There's no substitute for this. No other form of traffic, no other form of marketing compares to it. So if you're going to get one thing from me on the marketing side, and of course I can show you and will be in my course showing you how to, structure those communications. How do you break the ice? How do you get people how do you build relationships with people and build these friendships and get them to start promoting the stuff that you've done? We'll talk about all those things. But for this little free course, you must know that getting other people who've already done all the hard work, that is the ultimate shortcut to getting traffic to your site so that you can be successful quickly, so that you can quit your job and dedicate all of your time and attention to your online business and grow it into something special. And not run into the greatest pitfall, the greatest reason why people fail online, which is it just isn't successful fast enough. There is nothing, that is the number one reason why things fail is it just takes too long to be successful by building up a Facebook following and a Twitter following and a, you know, all that other stuff, Instagram. It just takes forever. So don't do it that way. This is the best shortcut. This is what's going to, on the marketing side, this is definitely what's going to do it for you and get you to the point of success much faster than the traditional route. You just leverage all the hard work that everybody else has done. And it's so much easier than you think. And it's fun. And these relationships that you build with people can lead to all kinds of great things and all kinds of great collaborations in the future. I've found that internet business, for the most part, with small individual internet businesses, are highly collaborative and cooperative, not highly competitive. And it's just a marketing goldmine. So anyway, that's the final tip. I hope you enjoyed the course. If you want more, I'm launching the full 2017 course back on my site. That's quitting6.com. I'll be launching that in August of 2017 with 40 some odd modules and 10 hours plus of audio so that you can get even more annoyed with my voice and learn some even cooler stuff. So enjoy. Bye-bye.